What's up, boss? I can't hear you. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you.
Okay, Tunes, I'm the problem. I think you hearing me now, right?
Hearing you now. Yeah.
Okay. So let me say good evening, folks, and let me leave the shores of Liberia and bring in my partner, Solomon Tunes. Tunes, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Wendell. Good evening, Mama Liberia. Salam alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. I'm happy to be here today, another Thursday for myself and Wendell to share this platform again once a week. A man still waiting to take off, and we still holding him back. So y'all join us this evening. We are here. Sorry coming in a little late. I was in the traffic. It's not easy here. You know, this is summertime now, so everybody want to be outside.
I know,
It's,
right?
it's one of the hottest days in New York City when we went above 90 degree.
Mm,
Yes,
very
so
hot. Very,
very,
very hot.
yes, we're enjoying it, even though we have no, um, it's not emotion. We have to pay it, but stay put. And I guess we're still going to go with the old routine. What's on your mind? Say what's on your mind. Or probably my partner got something X. He would discuss it. So, well, again, we know I'm happy to be here with you. Back to you.
Thank you, Tunis. And the last time we were together was last Thursday, before
Mm.
Ibrahim Day. So,
Uh,
so how did you spend your Ibrahim Day? How did it go with you?
it was beautiful, my brother. Over here, we had it. My mosque, we had two prayers. Some mosques we have three prayers, but we have in a little borough. Our borough is the second to the smallest, and we got a lot of Muslims here too. A lot of mosques, not just our mosque, but our one of our mosque is one of the best mosques. It's Pakistani mosque, but they pray just like us from back home. They are Hanafiya, even though we are Malikiya, but we're almost similar. Just like you say, Catholic and Methodist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so but it was beautiful. You know, every Muslims, like I said it the last week, every
Hmm.
one of Muslim is entitled to kill one sheep if you have the means. And I send my money home for them to kill it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, every Muslim woman or man, if you have the means, you need to slaughter one sheep. Yeah, if some people can join together and buy a cow, it's all good. But sheep, the one is recommended.
Sheep.
Yeah, sheep, lamb,
Oh, okay.
lamb, sheep, either one. But it was beautiful. Believe me, it was beautiful. I pray, you know, over here they gave us 2 days. They forgot that it was on Friday. So they made Thursday no school day. And when they found out it was Friday, then they also gave Friday no school day.
Mm. So that was
Mhm.
two days break.
Yes. But we took 1 day off on your job. We took Friday off. You can take off that day, we pay. They pay you as long as you're a Muslim.
That's
But
what my that
ev-
is why I said I didn't even bother you that Friday because I knew you were going to get from prayer. You had other activities, so I said, "This man, let me leave him today because my say I tired. So let me leave him
I
because."
saw your message though. I saw
Mhm.
the
Yeah,
Mubarak message
I
you
mess.
sent.
Yeah,
You
I
said,
messaged you. I did. I did.
right. So, and I responded to it.
And like you said, today on your side there, the sun been very hot. But for us here, my man,
Hmm.
since this morning, it's just been raining. So what's the weather report there for us tomorrow? Since you are our weather forecaster, what's the report there for tomorrow?
It's gonna be like that. You probably you will see a little bit of sun in the afternoon. After 12, you will see a little bit of sun, but it's gonna be like that till the morning hour. You may not experience any rain during the morning, but it's going to sound like it's going to rain. Is not there's no rain in the forecast here coming from early morning all the way after 4 p.m. There's a 40% chances of raining after 6 p.m.
Mm.
40% to 50%, yes, in the nighttime. So your weekend at night, if you're going out Friday night, you might know you're going to be a little bit wet. On Saturday, that rain will continue until Saturday morning till 11 a.m. And then 11 a.m. the rain will cease a little bit. And then when it reaches to around 4 p.m., 30% of chances of rain will come up again. But you're not going to experience too much of sun these few days. Forget about the sun. It's going to be gloomy rain, just like what it is today. It may not rain like it rained today, but in few days, forget about the sun. If a
Mm.
sun comes, then you might have God blessing for you. From now, from Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And small thing, oh. Hmm.
Yeah.
3 4 days. The while Liberia looking at 3 4 days of rain. People
Even Monday, even Monday, you may not see any sun. Only Tuesday that I can assure that you will see sun.
that's what I'm saying because the way Liberia is looking now, you're having 2 3 days rain. People can come outside. People can go anywhere to hustle. It's tough though. But we don't have control over it. That's the season for the rain.
Yeah, it may not rain like it did today, but
Yeah, I know. Sometimes
yeah,
the weather forecast is not exact. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it don't.
all right. But
Yeah.
don't expect sun soon. The sun may
Mm.
not come. Even if it can, it will not stay long with you. It will disappear and it will be gloomy or it will start raining.
Oh, but today part
So,
the rain. It raining gave chance today. At least just few minutes people had to walk around and then the rain pick up again.
okay, same thing gonna happen tomorrow, day after tomorrow. If you want, it's probably you might see a little bit of sun in the evening hour. That one said I just for few. You know when it's raining, the kind of sun that come, all you see is the sun coming up, then it disappear immediately. That the kind
Mm.
of sun you're talking about. But Tuesday you will see a little bit of sun. But
Yeah, man.
anyway, that's the
Thank
weather
you.
report.
Thank you so much, Brother Tunis, for updating us always, on how things with the weather going to be here in our country. All right, it's good, because some people they get a smartphone, but they don't know how to read the weather. So
Hmm.
you coming here every night providing us that information, that's why we told the people it's good when you listen to the nighttime spin. Plenty thing that you hear. Sometimes we don't talk politics. Sometimes we talk societal issues. We talk other things to benefit you. Those of you who will take in and make use of the information like we are about to do tonight. So your stay put. We have all of the information for you. Tonight is Thursday, and you know what we do every Thursday, we allow you to set the agenda. But we ourselves, we got things to talk about. Then from there, we can allow you to speak about your issue. Wow, where is our man Solomon?
Before I got on, I called him. He didn't answer.
Oh, okay.
And
He
a few
probably
days, my wife not been feeling well, so I've not been coming on the nighttime Spain.
yeah,
This
because I've been monitoring. I was about to ask you why you didn't show up for some days on the show. But it's good that you just said it.
Mhm. My wife is in the hospital, and from work I rushed there, but she came home today.
Okay, so how is she faring now?
She's okay. I mean, we need to make use of our insurance.
Hmm.
You know, when you insure, and in America here, when you go, you insure the doctor, they quick on treating you than the person who is not insured.
Okay.
Yeah, even though they will treat you, but it will not be fast like the man who they know surely that they're getting their money.
Mm.
Yeah, they're not going to deny you, but you will not get the treatment like the man who is insured.
So
Yeah.
people with insurance are given first preference.
Oh yeah. It's just like you, the man who come over there, he come to and pay for his airtime.
Hmm.
You keep on serving him. Then the man
Yeah.
who that's just say, oh my man,
Yeah,
thing
please
happen.
give me yeah. So man can come and say, my man, I want a pier. Are you coming to a pier? You know that yeah, seriously. Sometimes people don't understand, every time people will call us, they want to come and use the airwaves and all of that. But are you taking into consideration how the radio station is being run?
Okay.
Because we need fuel, we need to buy electricity to keep our system running. All right, we need to pay our staffers. We need to take care of domestic responsibilities, and too many things. We do these things, but people they sometimes abuse it.
Hmm.
Sometimes you give people 15, 20 minutes, you can talk. Sometimes you give, but it's not every time when you come into the radio station, you want us to give you free airtime. So we
Yeah.
give you free airtime now. How do you expect the employees to take pay? Because we sell the airtime to get money to pay or to take care of our, responsibility as an institution. So it's,
So
it's good Tunis brought that up because a lot of people will call you. You don't want airtime. You want my man. Can you give me time to come and talk about this on the radio? It's a good thing to come and provide us information. But what do the institution benefit
exactly.
that you are using to disseminate the information?
Mhm.
What are we benefiting as an institution after
I
giving
mean,
you 1 hour, after giving you 2 hours?
even if you can come with little thing in your hand, you say, my
Oh,
man, yes, small thing here.
yeah,
You know, if you
yeah,
can give me 10, 15 minute airtime, okay,
yeah,
man can understand. But you just come blaming people, oh, you give me airtime,
yeah.
this and that. It doesn't work like that.
And another thing is, Tunes, look, this radio station is this radio station. We open this radio station to make money. All right. Nobody will want to do business and don't want to profit from the business they do.
Sure, so
A
true.
lot of a lot of you will come and you won't reduce our radio station to begging radio station. I mean, let's say this tonight so some of you will understand. Some of you, when you call us, when we tell you stuff, you just think that, oh, we are mean, or we just don't want to help. But when it comes to helping people, Tunis Daye, he's a witness. Do you know how much Tunis sent to this country every week, every day, every other day? Do you know how much money? Do you know how many people that come through us? Do you know how many people that come to call Tunis? That Tunis will have to call me. Winda, you will have to do this. You will have to do that.
Hmm.
Yes, when it's there, people will help. But a lot of people now they say, oh, because when they hear other people on the radio station, somebody call and somebody help them. The other person will call and say, my man, you please give me airtime. I won't ask for something. And this we can reduce our airtime to all the time people coming to come and beg people for stuff. We ourselves sitting here too, we need stuff too.
Hmm.
We need stuff too. So you want your fees at Freedom FM, that radio station now. Oh, you can you be giving people free airtime then at the end of the day we ain't get nothing. You know, we paying taxes to LTA, we paying taxes to like Bureau of Business Registry, we paying for this building that we are occupying, a lot of things. And it's too much. How much are we, how much revenue do we get on the monthly basis to pay all of our staffers? We can struggle. That's why sometimes it's not easy. It would take us days to get certain things accomplished because of the hardship, business not coming, no business running, nothing working. You know, some of the employees they understand, so they just keep it on themselves and they move on with it. But you don't use our radio station for like a radio station where you kind of be asking people for help and this and that. We know people want to help, but there is a way to do it. You can be, wh- when you call or every time you want free airtime, this time around is different. Oh, so you must understand. Yeah, those of you who are listening to us tonight, so you can take it in. Yeah, because every time when our phone ring, sometimes you don't even know how the person gets your number. They will call you.
That's how it is. So the insurance in the country, my brother, and yeah, one good thing about it, even if you do not have insurance, the hospital can find means to get you on public assistance. All they need from you is your SS number, which is your social security number, and your name, and they will find means there's a special area in the hospital that they will send you, and then they will put your name in about 15 minutes or before 15 minutes, they put your sister in. You can be qualified for public assistance. And they call it Medicaid.
Mm.
Medicaid. Yeah, that means whatever they're doing with you now, starting from that point, they are sure of their money because the state will pay them or the government will pay them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it is. So before they even treat you, the
Hmm.
first thing they ask you, how you going to pay us? You got an insurance or you got a Medicaid or Medicare. There's two, Medicaid and Medicare. One is more than the others. I don't know the difference anyway, but one is more than the other. But they all work towards your payment. One got more benefit than the other.
Hmm.
Yes. I think one mainly for older people. One is there, even your teeth, your eyes, they play with, the government will pay.
Mm.
Hmm. So the people here and the doctor make good money in this country. They make
Hmm.
the doctor, the lawyers, and doctor, lawyers, and handyman.
Hmm.
A lot of money here. Like for instance, even the plumber they make money here. For instance, something happened to our bathroom. For
Hmm.
them to come and work there, probably you spend hundreds and some dollars. That not even on the material they buy, just to pay them for the work they're doing.
Mm.
Yeah, that's how it is. Not small money. So what we do, we look for our own kind of people. Our like a Liberian and I can do that way. But even them, they will charge you. You gotta say, "Oh my man, that is expensive." Okay,
Yeah, man.
but if you go to the white man or go to somebody else, they probably will charge you twice of the money your own Liberian man charge you.
Wow.
Yes, you know, especially people we will get homes, we get houses. Something will happen most of the time. Things will happen, and you gotta call a handyman to come and do it for you, fix it for you. Your bathroom can get clogged, and then for them to come clean it up. Your basement can get flooded to come and clean it up. All of that. Sometimes when it rain heavily, that can happen. Heavily. Sometimes it'll happen. So
I
it's
know.
not all lovey-dovey. Like we get home, you get home, you still spend good money. But it just don't happen like that. Oh. Once in the blue moon, probably after every 5 years, something like that will happen. 6 years, something like that will happen. It's not that every time rain season comes, then that happen. No.
I know, right? I want it really empty you
I tell
every
you,
rainy season.
I'm just giving, like we in New York here, we are a little bit safe because the people concentrate. New York City is a little bit different from other places. That's why many people don't want to live in New York City because a little bit expensive. I don't say that much or a little bit expensive because in New York the space is one that the people need. Small space is expensive than the big space are somewhere else.
Hmm.
Yeah, every little space, yeah, you pay for it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, even when you go to the city, even right now, the new law they have just passed a month, 2 months ago, to enter city, like for instance, all those who coming from Vitan across the bridge to enter Center Morovia, now you got to pay $9. You
Hmm.
people who come from Cinco area,
Yeah,
there's a
you pay the toll $9.
yeah, that is you don't take it from your what they call they got special machine. They build in your entrance in the city, all the
Hmm.
entrances in the city. Soon
Yeah.
you come, that machine will deduct the money from your license plate. So they send it to you. They send it to you. You can get a easy pass. They call it easy pass. You put money on the easy pass. When you put money, you get an easy pass. You pay a little less, like $2 less. But if you don't have an easy pass, they have to deduct it from your license plate. Then you pay the full fare, $9. Okay. Now that money they will send you the ticket to your address where that license plate is registered to.
Hmm.
The person name that license plate is registered to. That money coming there. If you refuse to pay, they write you one more time, man, you owe us some money the last time you came to the city. You refuse to pay, they will put $100 over it. For that $9, oh, they will put $100 over
Hmm.
it. So you have to pay. Any tool, not only that city, I just telling you that the way now they're making money here.
Hmm.
In the city used to be free. You just go there, you can pay different tool to enter. But you pay all the other tool. But to enter the city set now, like for instance, you're coming from Vitan to cross the bridge, any of the two bridges to go up Central Monrovia, all the way Central Monrovia is like going all the way let's say Nipo Street, go all the way down to UN Drive, then go up to um, go up and cross Camp Johnson Road and come back. Okay, that whole area there, that's a business center there. To get into that place now, like New York City here, you enter from anywhere downtown to 67th Street. That whole area, anybody that enter there, any car, you have to pay extra $9. It was $15, but they fought hard. They brought it down to $9. They said
Wow.
if $15 was too much. Yes. They said the car then too plenty. So some people might leave their car and take passenger car
So
to come.
is that what you pay for parking fee or what?
They got nothing to do with parking fee. Just because you entering center city,
Wow.
it ain't got nothing to do with parking.
So you mean just by you entering the city center, you have to pay the $9. Then you
You
when you
have
parking your car, you pay for parking space.
Yes, you pay for
Wow.
parking fee. When I take my car to Manhattan, the center city called Manhattan or New York
Mm,
City. They got
mm.
two names. The borough is called Manhattan,
Mm-hmm.
and the city is called New York City. It's two names, New York State, New York City. So sometimes when you hear New York, New York, that center city they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it consists of five borough, but the main center city like Broad Street, Center Street, Gary Street, McLean Street, Ashmore Street, Front Street, that area. And now what we call it what? Downtown, right?
Yeah. Downtown
Okay. Or
Morovia.
uptown. And when you say anywhere in Morovia, yeah, with the moment you say I'm going uptown, I mean going center city.
Mm.
Okay. So that area they call New York City, New York, New York. That's where all the happening can be. For you to enter there at $9, for you to park your car 1 hour self, sometimes you can pay $40 for it.
Okay.
Yeah, New York not cheap. Oh. It's not cheap. But our borough we live in, we little bit better off, just like Nukutown. Okay, Nukutown, when you go to Nukutown, life there, even if you get car, you can park it any which way you want to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but when you go Center City, like Broad Street, Benson Street, you can't park your car like the way you park your car in Nukutown. Sometimes you find hard to find parking space, certain area. So it's the same thing here. Our borough is a little bit all right. You know, we can park, like me, I get parking space in my yard. And on the sidewalk, there's a special area that nobody can park because my car got to come outside. So that I have a driveway. So nobody can park in my driveway. If you park in my driveway, I can call police. They can tow your car. And if they tow your car, you end up paying like $300 to get it back.
Mm.
Yeah. So
All right. That's
people
it.
pay. Everything is money, my brother. Money, money. So
New York, really expensive.
New York expensive. Not only New York, but you see New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, San Francisco, this and Washington D.C. Like the capital city. Certain area in these places they are very expensive. One of the most expensive places in New York City is called Park Avenue. Park Avenue. The apartment can be like almost $500,000.
Mm.
Yes. It's $500,000 for just an apartment. Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
Another
But
place. There's lots of money people there.
yeah, so the money boys, bro. New York, the entire world want to come to New York. And every organization, every important organization in the world, they have a place here in New York, including our AU. They have a headquarter here, a place here in New York. Every ambassador that's sent to America, they have a consulate in New York. Because many people come in America. Your first stop might be in New York, Kennedy
Yeah.
Airport. Almost 75% of those who have visited America, their entrance always is, many of them is New York City. And the city, the airport is in the center of the city. It's not far like the way Roberts Field is way over there. You got to drive almost 45 minutes to come. No, when you enter the Kennedy Airport, in 10 minutes, you're anywhere in the city.
Mm.
Yeah, anywhere in the city. But it's not in the city, it's not New York City, it's in Queens. The borough that called Queens. That's
Queens.
where the airport is. Yeah. We have Queens, Manhattan, Brooklyn, the Bronx, and our own here Staten
Staten
Island.
Island.
Yeah,
Okay.
five borough. But the city center, New York City, is the smallest. But the less populated one is ours. And the smallest had the most population.
Hmm.
New York City is more populated than all the other boroughs because at the center city now. Don't forget. Okay, that's where all the happening is.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's the less populated one is us here at Staten Island. We are less than 1 million up to now. We are not yet up to 1 million still.
Okay.
And there's no way you can reach her if you don't cross the bridge, except you take the ferry. There's one way to take the ferry. You take the ferry from Staten Island straight to the city. But any other way, you have to cross a bridge to get to us. And each one of those bridges, you have to pay for it before you cross it.
Thank you, Tunis. Thank you for providing us a little bit of information about New York City. So, yo, got interest in going to New York City? You gotta get prepared now. You won't be the Park Avenue. Make sure you're a millionaire. All
Hmm.
right. You want driving to Manhattan's? Make sure you have enough cash. So what's up, my man? You've been following activities back home. What is on your mind? You want to talk about? Let's give you the time. Then we can give the others chance to make their input. So what is on your mind? I guess you've been following the James Diba issue, the Mami Do issue. I was just reading something not too long. Mami Do coming up, taking back a statement against Senator Zoe Penner. So I don't know which one of these issues caught your attention, but let me give you the time to speak on what is on your mind.
I mean, the the Jiba or what Salensa Diva. To me, he been ungrateful to George Weah because my brother, I
Hmm.
saw the years that Dugard started visiting America.
Hmm.
Their first entrance in America is where I live. Okay, the house that I live in right now is one of those houses George Weah first bought in America here.
Hmm.
That's the house he was living in until he got married to Clara Weah, that lady.
Jonas, let me hold you 1 minute. Those of you who are listening, if you want to make your input, if you don't have the chance to call, just drop your comments on our live. We'll read them out for you. So if you are listening to us, drop your comments. We will read them out for you. Don't just like, love, just comment. So comment on our page, our live, so we can, read out your comments. Back to you, Tunis.
Thank you. You see, when they used to come here during those days,
Mm,
late 90 and early 2000,
mhm.
they all used to come under the umbrella of George Weah, including the kid that was playing for Arsenal,
Or what a boy named Christopher Wule.
Christopher Weah, Massa Jr., and the other kid that played the defense. He looked like George Weah too. And those days, when you
Yeah.
see him, you take time, you think that George
Is
at
it
that
Joe
time.
Namwe? Joe Namwe?
Then I was not Nangbe. He was playing the defense sometime. He tall just like he used to get a Sin Sabu like him. I just forgot his name. Couple of them, even the goalkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
All right. When they came here, one fine girl was here they call Finney. Fanny. The girl died now. She died about 3 years ago. Salenza Diba and I girl, Salenza Diba had a child by that girl, a girl child.
You
All
know
right.
that girl. That girl she was lastly married to my brother.
Okay. She became a pastor and all.
Yeah, and Fanning,
After that.
that Sam Chipley sister. She was lastly married to my big brother.
Okay. So definitely you know who I'm talking about. She had a
Mhm.
child
Yeah, she
for
got a daughter. She got a daughter for Diba.
yes. Okay. So Diba was a bluff boy. The was not open like George Weah. When George Weah was never in politics, when he was still playing in Europe. He bought a house here. Most of them, when they come, that's where they lunch. Most of them were living there in that house. You won't find anybody that your warehouse you go to.
I remember my man, but then my man Dati was alive.
Yes, I thought that he was alive. You're so right. All right. George Weah used to do most of the thing. They eat there. They do everything there. That's their very house. George Weah funded Junior Lone Star. I mean, junior professional.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, our very house. One of the first game they played, they left from here. They went to North Carolina to go play. All right, we wanted me to go with them, but my job couldn't allow me to go, so I didn't go.
Mm-hmm.
There were so many, there were so many around George. Because George didn't know me from Liberia. All right, I came to know him here, and the only thing that I like him because he was an IE player, and I'm an IE fan.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody like that, I would like you. Automatically, I would like you. If it was a Barrow player, I wouldn't have been too close to him like that. So I don't know what this young man going around trying to bring this man down every chance he gets, instead of he being grateful, because he and George have the same opportunity, and he misused his own. All right, he misused his own because why? He didn't know where he was coming from. He wanted to be like the prince of Monaco.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of thing he want. That kind of person he want to be. If you from a poor family, God raised you to some level. At least think about where you come from. The people you meet way over there, the prince, then they were born into these things. You can go rub shoulder with them with their late $1,000 then you making. The people, they got money. They don't want to making you to make money. But any shoe they may wear, you want to wear. Any clothes you wear, you want to wear. What were your poor people back home suffering? Then when Joe Weah make use of whatever he earned in his life, we are jealous over it. Like he's a cause for our downfall. Can you believe that yourself? Then every chance you get, you want. Even when he went broke, George brought him back and gave him a job. During the first election campaign, most of these ball players then were against George, openly. Second time he won, he brought some of them closer because why? He got a good heart. You could have just thrown them away the same way they treated him. Because they feel that when you're a football player, you must forever remain football player. Don't change course. Don't go to politics. In this country, my brother, let me tell you today, many, many, many government officials today, they were not politicians. There was a basketball player who was playing for Knicks. They call him Brady. He became senior senator for New York State.
Yeah, Brady.
Yes. He became senior senator for New York State. The other guy became the wrestler, I just forgot his name. One wrestler, he became governor for Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, the other man here, the crazy man we got in the chair right now, he was not a politician. He was a realtor. He used to sell homes, houses. All right. Jimmy Carter was a farmer. The other guy was an actor. I think Nixon, not Nixon.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
Reagan was an actor from Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
These people take chances, they became politicians. Well, now when George Weah changed course from soccer or from football to a politician, it become a big deal for us. Like he ain't worth to be what he is. This is what's troubling us today. We need to be grateful to people who were grateful to us. There, you're talking about there's something do, yeah. They get it even, she was not even well mature when Joria and his father was somebody were doing anything. That girl was not mature. That people telling her things. All right, that girl was a little girl. She was not mature to when Joria there and do time. Look at that time, do a president. Look at those children there. They were little kids.
Yeah. Small.
Okay, small children.
Mm-hmm.
And Joria was not ungrateful to that to Miss Doe, the former first lady. She was not the first lady. The one, if you know I'm your son, you campaigning against me in the election. Then you call me your son. If I won that election, well, you really, if I did good to you, then that's it. But because you didn't like me to be the position I'm in, you didn't comfort for me. You didn't. You comfort for somebody else. But still, Joria was very good to her son in Freeport.
Yeah, kept him there as consultant.
Yes, that the old man came and took him from there. You know that Joria kept him there. You were making $4,000 plus monthly. That the kind of man you want to be ungrateful to? My brother, look, Liberian, we need to sometime do our homework. This is what brought us to where we are today, the hard time we're feeling, because we're very ungrateful to the past regime. The past regime gave us free education, pay our children YS. Nobody asked him to do that. Pay our children university fee. Nobody asked him to do that. 2,000 nurses were vulnerable. They know where to turn. He brought them into the government, paying them. He opened a lot of opportunities for many people. But we didn't want that. Spoon them or poisoning our mind. We'll do better. The old man will do better. That water side we there today. They're scared to talk now. And nothing can happen to George Weah. Call the one that destined George Weah, whatever he got. You know this and I know this. All right? You know this. You can, what God has given to somebody, you can just feel bad about it, but you cannot do nothing about
Nothing about it.
And nothing. And you want God to give your own, you must always love what God has done for somebody else.
Exactly.
Okay? You can be Christian, or you can be Muslim, you can be atheist, or you have to love what God has done for somebody else for you to get what you're asking God for. But you hate the man because God being nice to him. For what reason? This is a problem we're facing today in Liberia. We're very ungrateful people, very, very ungrateful. So my take, one other thing I want to talk about again is the people who the police GR put them in jail. The
lawmakers.
The lawmakers then. I mean, the police GR just making us to know that he is a partisan. He's not working in the interest of we the Liberian people. How will you take people, you invite them, you say you want to speak to them. You kept them forever until court is closed. Then immediately you detain them unlawfully. You detain them. You send them to post target. For what reason? These people are stakeholders in the country. Government official, high-profile people. Even if you want to do that, you say you're not too sure that these people will come back. You can ask for their passport. You can ask for their passport, but you can't detain them, put them in post target. That's wrong. You know what I mean, my brother? That's very, very wrong. That's a disrespect to those representatives. You can't do that. First of all, if you want to do that, you want to take them to court. You take them to court, and they will have a grand jury. That's a pre-trial to make sure if this case can be heard or not. If this case can be heard by the court, then they will indict him. That's when the indictment will reach them in about 24 hours or 48 hours. But most these people taking the law in their own hand, my brother. That's what they're doing. They're leaving the law in the book and doing things by their own will to prove a point. That's what they're doing in Liberia right now. So I stop there. My brother is here. Aliyu, good evening and welcome to the show. Aliyu?
Yeah, good evening. Hello.
Yeah, we are here. We're listening.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yeah, I'm just here. I'm just here to be in the bike. Yeah, I've been following the show. Yeah, I get nothing much to say. This morning we're here. We say the same thing. Yeah, the problem, people they are not looking at the way in which, yeah, as you said, the way George Weah was treated
My man,
by the late Nelson Doe.
Aliyu.
Yes.
Aliyu, please.
Yes.
Please do some justice to the audience. Please greet our audience, then you make your point.
Sorry. Hello to our audience, to our listening audience, our followers. This is Aliyu Masali from Baltimore, Maryland.
Before you go further, we know I send you that same music again. Look at it. This time around, you play it. Me and you are first. I sent it to your message.
Let me check this music up today.
I don't know.
Yeah, so as I was saying, people they are not talking. They are not looking at.
Thank you for sending this music. I will have to play at the end of the show. Thank you very much, Tunis. I will have to play at the end of the show.
Yeah, so as I was saying, the people, they are, Liberia, this Liberia have been politically charged, or so anything that happening in the country, people they don't look at it on the both negative and positive side, or the left and the right side. Now, this is my question. Joseph Boakai worked in President Doe administration, and he served 12 years as vice president. What did he do to help this woman get her benefits? Somebody that you work with her father. That alone, that's being ungrateful. But I know Joseph Boakai had grudges for him, for firing him because he mismanaged the money that was sent at that time for the Ministry of Agriculture. So he still get that grudge. Okay, now you're talking about George Weah did this, George Weah, they didn't give her benefit and what have you. You people saying all of these things. But you people call this man Doe's son, where he was going for the highest office in the country. This woman and her son and other people, they campaign against him heavily. They say, no, someone that you call your son, is that how you treat him? They are not saying that. But all they care about, the woman went to George Weah office, he sat her down, 6 hours, he treated her that way, she was crying, blah, blah, blah. Unde can see. You see, this thing, we actually, Liberia, Benin, I just getting tired. Because the way the country is looking now, somebody will look at purple, they say that black. They know that purple, you put it under the microscope, that purple, they will say that black because of politics. You don't behave like that. If the way that boy was over the job, we are still meeting him there. And Joseph Boakai, he took him from there. Why you think he did it? You can't talk about that one. But this one thing I can always tell people, if Mr. Nimble can do me 100 bad and one good, I can say that and count all these bad will forget about that one good, God will never bless me. George Weah will not swear that country, but God there. This is why we are where we are today, because to be ungrateful is not good. And then Isha but James Ziba talking, George Weah is ungrateful, this and that. You and George Weah play football. According to you, President Doe was the one that made you people to be prominent people today. Okay. All the football you play since Doe that, what have you done for the family? But only George Weah, because he didn't want to become president, so it is only body on him to do for the Doe family. All the football you play, they tell Doe that A woman was still alive and you were still playing football making money. What did you do for the family? We said the thing the money. I just want to be talking it because people say, oh, if I can be so emotional. Because these are some of the things that can get me emotional. When somebody want to be one-sided, they looking at the right thing, they want to put it on the other side. Let's see if nothing cover their case. This is why some people they will leave from here. Only Liberia they can work. Because if I go Liberia I work there, the kind of thing Gregory Como doing, I do it there. And I come back America, I want to work. Okay, yeah, where your term of reference? And then I go, I prepare my resume, I send it. And then they go do background check. Oh yes, I was in Liberia as a police director. Under my watch, the police brutality was the order of the day. Under my watch, our political see everything in the country because I see myself as a political or police director instead of me being independent. I saw some kind of video you can say, oh, he's not a politician, he's a police director. But you handle a political case. According to you, the whole fire incident is a political case. This is why these people under Liberia they can work. Because if you come back here and they do your track record where you coming from, the way you were working there, the character you exhibited there, at the end of the day here they will just tell you sorry. That's why here when you go somewhere to work, just get your social security number. When they put it in from the day you enter the country up to the second that you're sitting over there, everything about you will come up. Any negative thing they will just tell you say I'm sorry. This is why America you see people here, able-bodied men and women, they are in the street, they can't work. Because anything you do, they put it on your social. So that's it there. Let's listen to the people. I get nothing much to say.
Thank you, my brother. Brother, we know this is what we got to say to our listeners. When you talk, they say Elijah Weir. My brother, it could be you in there. Your heart is what I look at. You know, the good thing you're doing for other people, which you're not obligated to do it. You're just doing it willingly because there are so many Liberian people who out here, they got money. They don't even tend to look at Liberia. They live outside Liberia, enjoying their life. Joe Weir could have been one of those. You know that and I know that. And nobody was going to blame him. They were just going to say, yeah, we made record. When our man called Joe Weir, he won the Ballon d'Or, he won everything. He's the only African. All of that will be said by him. But this is a man brought himself back. Bring peace to us. Work for the United Nations. With all what you bringing this man down, he worked for the United Nations. He sat with the highest president, the number one president in the world, shoulder to shoulder. They watch a football match. He was honored here. All the stars of the world, the entire world stars, honor him here in New York City. In our own eyes. This is not blessing for us, we Liberian. We've been so bitter with this man, like he's an enemy to us. Then we want blessing. We're looking for blessing for ourselves. It's the same way like Jesus. God gave Jesus to the Jew. And they deny him. Today, the entire world can't rest if they don't call Jesus' name. When Joel leave the country, Liberia, he can be so honored. But when he comes to Liberia, like, he can get the bitter curse. We curse him like he's nobody. And where God put that man, you can go take your medicine from wherever you want to take it from there. You'll just be wasting your time. That's all I can say. Thank you again for giving me the time.
Thank you, Tunis. Like we said this morning, you know, this Mami Do thing, you know, when people having confusion and when somebody die, that right there you can make peace. You know, even if you and somebody not talking and somebody die from you, you got to go to that person and tell them sorry, you'll make peace because that day body business. But Mami Do, she didn't lay her mind to rest here. She just all over the place, accusing people or doing this to her mother, pointing finger. Like I said this morning, and I continue to say, my little sister, my little daughter, Mommy Do, bury your mother, and then every other thing can follow. But you lay your mind to rest here, and you won't be pointing finger. When other people point finger at you, you think you will like it? All the things that happened from 1980 to 1990 when your father was president, the Lutheran massacre, all those things that happened. Too many things happen. So when you allow people to start pointing finger at you, Mommy Do, it will not be easy. Just bury your mind. What you can get, you get it, and just shut your mouth. The most important thing for Mommy Do to do now is to lay her mother to rest. Than for her to be pointing finger at people, because people will point finger at her too. You point finger at me, I will point finger at you, Mommy. That's how it is. So just lay your mother to rest and just be done. But I think Mommy Do owes the former president an open apology. She owes the former president an open apology, because that is a total disrespect rendered to the former president. You know, disrespecting your elders. What your elders ask for, they give it to them, and you say you don't want it. That's a disrespect. We don't do that. Traditional people don't do those things. Small girl that you are more all the old people, then you won't raise your voice. You can't do it. So my people, we've been talking it here, we've been talking it, we're tired talking it. Mommy Do, she's a little girl. She doesn't understand the politics that's being played. Because when her father took over the country, she was very tiny. She was very small, smaller girl. She didn't know anything. She didn't know anything. Her father just, ruled the country for 10 years. So Mommy Do was like 3, 4 years old when her father took over. So when her pa died, she was probably 14, 15, 16, around it. So she didn't know a lot. So a lot of things happening now. People just telling Mommy, but she just said, when you ask her whether you saw it, or no, she will not tell you say she saw it. But let's read a few comments and then we take your calls. All right. Today is Thursday. As a matter of fact, we're into Friday now. It's after 12 o'clock. So we're about to take your comments. When we read the comments, we'll come and take your calls. All right. So we're going to read every comment for you. This one from Henry Tito says, watching from my residence in Caldwell. Thanks for the updates of the motherland and Clone Destiny Ike says, let me get this name right. Clone Destiny Ike Siton. It says, I'm following you from district number 9, Montserrado County. Harris J. Saki says, I'm watching you from District 3 in Magibi County. Stella Boso says, good morning. Greetings, Tunis, Wendell, Baka, and Masale. Following the nighttime spin sponsored by Crime Stopper Liberia. I'm Stella Bozo. My concern has to do with the reckless attitude carried on by James Diba concerning His Excellency Dr. Gridman walking. Look, Diba, it says, look, Diba, you like what weekly in Bwaka should give you more of Jojo Bwaka weeds to smoke and misbehave. Enough is enough. Stop that regular talking, Mr. Bond, to fall. And Musa Sherry says, I'm watching you live from Garnersville, New Georgia Estate. Sally Asoni says, Wendell, you guys should not be giving credence to useful idiots. Diva is one of those. What did he do with the money he earned from playing? And Sally Asoni says, Zizi Roberts. Maybe that's Zizi Robert Tunis we're talking about. Oh,
Yes, Robert.
yeah, but it's okay. Zizi Ramos, Afro Bleedy says Ria is not Jesus and Waka is not Jesus. Both of them are not good for our country. All right. So those are all the comments. We have continuation of the comments. Gatti Gatti Passaway is watching. Joyce Wem is watching. And we also have a Confident D. Confident D is watching. Kitila Tobogi and all of you watching us. It's time to take your call. Joyce Wim is watching from Minnesota. Welcome to the show, Joyce. So let's take calls now on the show. Call us 0776 104 104 086 500 104 That's the female line. Call and make a contribution. The WhatsApp line is open. All right. Call us on the WhatsApp line plus 231 86 500 104. Let's take our first call. Hello. I'm fine. Welcome to the show. What's your name? You have to raise your voice or we can't hear you. Your line is terrible, Reverend. You have to call us back. I don't know why you're so low. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yes, good morning and welcome to the show. What's on your mind? Tell us your name and say it.
My name is Musa M. Kamara, calling from Twash.
Musa, what's on your mind? We'll give you 1 minute. Let's hear you.
Yeah, no, the issue about Mamito, in my mind, I feel like nobody should be here to Mamito because Mamito, somebody that don't understand what is going on. She's a little girl. Yeah, so if your child to get here to us, she will keep purpose and try to misbehave for Excellency President George Manuel Weah, who is a loving and caring man. Because when her mother just passed on, President Weah went to pay a humble pleasure to her. Even though, according to her, that some things happened between the family and that of President Weah. We all know in Labrador, wherever somebody that even though you always have misunderstanding or when somebody when a person that family, when a person who told have a misunderstanding go there, it shows that there should be a settle down. But that girl she's just a rude person.
Thank you. She is just a rude person. Let's talk to you. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Welcome to the show. Hello. Let me take another. You want to talk? I will take another person because I keep talking and you not responding.
Hello.
Let's take another person. Let me take this person. Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm fine. Welcome to the show, sir. Your name and where you calling from?
I'm Elvis Carter calling from Panamville community.
Let's hear you, Carter. Let's hear you. What is on your mind you want to talk about? Go ahead.
Yeah, what is on my mind is that Liberia will continue to allow anything that's not supposed to trouble or to trouble us. You see, though committed a lot of problems in this country that we're not supposed to even get relevant to the family. It's not only say that you Christian or somebody kind of destroy you, so you today are feeling pain because trouble was developing our community. It was struggling unnecessarily. You don't even have a grade. So you're coming here now discussing the error of somebody who did not get all relevant in this country. Only in the name of somebody say, oh, our former president was. We're not looking at the history of what president did to us. becoming a president. I'm totally against it. But let them wait for us right there. We are coming back in like 144 areas are coming back. We are coming back with food. And we're coming back to get rid of everything and the checkpoint of this country. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's talk to another person. Sorry, we have to let you go. You call us with feedback, we'll cut you off. So if you're there, you want to join the conversation, it's 0776 104 104, 0886 500 104. The WhatsApp line is active, and the female line is also active. Let's talk to you. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Welcome to the show. What's your name and where you calling from?
Thank you, brother. My name is Loving B4 for the
Community.
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Okay, I want to hear two people before I start the show and I get the whole understanding. You see, this life we live in.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing our father Jeff, he ought to understand is that if he misuse the opportunity or your blessing, okay, between the issue of our former president or our president George Manawiya and Diva, you're not supposed to be doing that to what George, we are now, if you're not getting the oil, you look at where you're from. If you're still rowing, you see my friend?
I'm listening to you.
Okay, no more human being, or somebody who gets sense, that you operate. Then, when it comes to the mommy issue we're discussing, for me, I'm going to 90. But I'm coming off active for great leader. I'm from Bobo to the zone. They call me Yarabi Plaga. Alright. Great leader, not before. Great leader for great leader. And the former president, George Manawiya, the era of great leader, we don't joke with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we are listening.
Okay, so you can't do that here to Gambo, the great leader will not lie. Traditional people will not lie. Our people will not lie.
Okay.
So then we have another feedback. Our president, Mr. Weir, you cannot feedback. We stay for him. Nobody will pray for the dividend with the great leader. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's talk to this person. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, this caller. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Widow.
Yeah, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I'm actually.
Aliyu, I don't know. You have to mute your system. Aliyu, I'm getting feedback. Somebody, I'm sure it's Aliyu. Yeah, good morning. Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Yes, let me thank you for the topic on the discussion. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Actually, you say from Wall Street.
Go ahead, Ashi. Let's hear you.
What's on my mind is the two topics people are discussing. Let's start with James Diba. James Diba said all the next about George Weah as he normally do all the time. But I want to ask James Diba, since he and George Weah, all of them play on the national team, and do love all of them, do treat them equally. But some of the return that the two family benefit for him, all the time he then play football. At least say you say George Weah wicked to the two family. You should have been telling us that all the good Joe did for us. When I came for you, I did this, I did that. But you can't be criticizing somebody. And you never did anything. Like the what come with ego, they will come with pain. You never did anything for the Joe family. Even the people, the national team, nothing you did for them. And then you criticizing somebody who stood for the Liberian people. Even in the difficult time, he stood for us. He brought peace to this country. He helped people from us like Biva, doing the refugee camp, doing all the good. Kept that flying national team from country to country, all his own family. That kind of thing you want to criticize. That goes to the Joe family. You see, that girl, she now go for whom? Because when you go for whom, this kind of job is even while your best enemy will go and see what jobs with you. And after that, you can resolve it. People who is older than you, people who know tradition, okay. And you see, you come from America, you want to overshadow everything. She better really mute and bury her mother so she can be a blessing. She just thinks she's getting blessing. She's not getting blessing.
Thank you.
Now, she's grieving.
Thank you.
So, she should keep her mother.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's talk to another person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, welcome to the Nighttime Spain. My name is Winner. I'm here with Aliyu and Suleiman Hashim Tunis.
Mr. Joe Brown. I want to say the little girl, she don't know what she doing. That's your right for me. I get what I want to say. Like, always you feel like get outside.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's talk to you. Good morning.
How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, this is Eddie Kali. I'm calling you from Conway.
Go ahead, Mr. Kali. You have 1 minute. What is on your mind? Let's hear you.
Yeah, man, I'm waiting for my birthday.
It's a gift, man. Gift, what are you looking for on Georgia? Let me really ask you. What are you looking for on Georgia? When you were playing the soccer, I can recall me now, when Diva was playing professional football. The one that Diva came down, you were in a green Cherokee Jeep. We went to Diva on Ronald Street. Just to speak to Diva. That day, Diva was breaking out the tell us, say, I want your energy. Why are you coming to me now? Joey has never done that before. Each time Joey come down when you were playing Italy, when Joey to Mama Power Hotel, when we go to Joey, you know how Joey needs to open your arm. What has he done for the Joe family? They changed it on me. You know what I'm talking about Joey in the country now? I'm telling you now. What am I looking for Joey? They changed it on me. Before you play the soccer, and Joey star is shining. Is that what Joey has done to change it?
And they are cousins, though.
Actually, I don't know what the name was for George Miller. You got to stop the thing that you're doing. Stop it. Stop it. James Diva.
Thank you, Ebi.
All the song, I want that different. You cannot beat George Miller. George Miller is George Miller. You change for Diva. What have you done for the top of you change Diva?
Thank you, Ebi. Thank you.
You know, thank you for informing the time, man.
Thank you,
I think
Ebi
I'll find
Kali.
out who say that.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to you. Hello?
Yeah.
You want to be on the show or you want me to cut you off? Which one? You want me to cut you off or you want to be on the show? Then you have to lower your radio or else I'll cut you off. I'm giving you 3 seconds to do that.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where you calling from? Hello?
Single. Yeah.
I said, what is your name?
I'm Tom T. William.
Okay, Tom, what is on your mind? We are giving you 1 minute to say it. Go ahead.
Yes, I just want to say Josh Miller is a good man because if you look at something.
Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Go ahead. Oh, we can continue with you. We have to let you go. Hello? Okay. Hello? Yeah. Your line is terrible. We can barely hear you. Tunis, are you hearing this guy? Your line is terrible. Hello? I think you have to call us back. All right. Your line is very terrible.
Hello?
I will have to cut you off with feedback. You call with feedback, I will cut you off. Let's talk to another person. Hello?
Yeah, good evening. Good morning, how you doing?
Yes, good morning. Welcome to the show. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Ramadan Mamadou. I'm calling from Balance District. It doesn't be precise.
Okay, you are calling from Richard Kuhn.
Yeah, so called Richard Kuhn.
Okay, the man is the speaker. Why are you calling him so-called?
For me, I can't call him speaker because you know, no matter how speak in the country, so I don't take him to be speaker. He just speaker, but for me, actually, so I don't go into be speaker.
Okay, so let's hear your 1 minute. Go ahead.
So straight to the point, you know, one of the problem is that George Madam, we are dealing for in problem. So I take me, I can take your rice with the people, boy in the mess. Honestly. To do small sitting home, sleeping, nothing doing, absolutely, really. They just start to sick. So all of these people are hunting. That's it, because, see you there, bro.
Thank you.
You're
My
welcome.
brother.
You're welcome.
Thank you. He says, George, we have put us in this mess because of giving power to President Bouaka. Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, see you, man.
Yes, how are you? What's your name and where you calling from?
Okay, I'm Tom Williams, calling from 15th Street Single.
Go ahead, Tom. Let's hear you. You are better now. Let's hear you.
Yes, I just want to tell the Liberian people that Jawia is a blessing to this nation. Because if you look at Jawia, he's a man that brings himself down to earth. I was a small boy, I was a year boy, James Diba. How Diba went to France and Diba was living a luxurious life in France. So you come back to empty him and you put him on somebody that God has blessed. Because if you look at Joshua, that name Joshua is using that weird name. That name, the Liberian people should honor Joshua for that name. Because that name defines itself. That my first time in history to see a person last name that state or great things in the world. So I just want to tell Joshua, that he should just calm down. Whatever thing that is good that happening on the air, he should wait it and be calm.
Thank you.
Mommy do need to apologize to Joshua for all what she's doing.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, man.
Thank you. Yasa Zina is watching. My friend Yasa Zina. Yasa, good morning from Liberia. Welcome. You're all the way there in the USA. Thank you for watching. My friend Yasa Zina. Let's talk to this person. Hello?
Hello, good morning to the peace and loving people of Liberia. What I want to say is that
Tell us your name first before you say what you want to say in 1 minute.
I'm Dwayne Williams, calling from Ghana's Way Supermarket.
Go ahead, Dwell. Let's hear you. You have a minute. Say what's on your mind.
Thank you very much for this show. First of all, I want to say, our people say if two persons have confusion between them, what can bring them together is death and birth. James Diba, on the other side, James Diba that is criticizing Joshua today. They all are big people in the Republic of Liberia. They all are staff. Don't grow them up and don't support some of them. And today they are successful. What the James Diba did for the two family after two die. What the contributions was the family at the time the woman was alive. Today, Joshua, we should be grateful that we have someone like Joshua that from Liberia that gives the proud to Liberia, that get the name of Liberia far and above. Like two person have confusion, and then one person realize that indeed I'm wrong. Okay, let's make it right. It's easy. There is no need. The woman is there and gone. All we expect mommy to do is to embrace Joshua and see how best that they can bury the mother peacefully. Don't problem and don't bring good things to Liberia. We agree. He's our late president. We don't have a problem with that. But now, Joshua trying to reconcile with the family. Then mommy do on the other side misbehaving. We're not allow her, we're not allowed to misbehave on our president. Joshua is not the president of Liberia, but he is my president, and he will forever remain my president.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you for your contribution. Let's take another person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, how are you? What's your name and where you calling from?
Thank you. I'm Edwin Wakalenas. I have another talk about Virginia, calling from Kurapon County.
Go ahead, let's hear you.
What my mom have to do with the case that in the court. What I would like to do is to advise every Nigerian, we the youth to remain, calm, whether you are on a state star or you are on a superstar, we all need to remain calm and listen to the court what would be the duty of the court, so that who really burn the Capitol building, we all can know. And for the issue of Mamindo, this thing in Liberia, we don't really know how we the Liberian we can fix it. So we need to see how best to talk between our people from Nigeria, especially Mamindo, and that of the former president. So thank you.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Let's take this caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning and welcome to the Nighttime Spain. Your name, sir?
I'm calling you from Monrovia. Given right after Hashia problem.
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
It's a saying that was written by the Bible. It says your best friend is your secret enemy. Therefore, please, ambassador should just leave alone with God.
We can't continue with you. I'm sorry. We have to let you go because of the feedback. Please, if you want to join the conversation, you have to move away from the noise. Calling in a noise is not good. So I'm begging you, please stay away from the noise. Let's enjoy the conversation. Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Peter Espina, calling from West.
Go ahead, Bina. What is on your mind? Let's hear you. You have 1 minute to talk it.
What on my mind has to mommy do.
Okay.
Want to know how old was she when her father collected Nima children in dominant in the world? And again, where was she when President Weah went and put the Nigeria and the Nimalian to work? People come around, they be checking our president.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's a fine question being asked to Mami Do. I hope she's can someday answer your question. Let's talk to another person. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Nimler.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm okay. My name is Zeke Pico, calling from Broad Street.
Go ahead, let's hear you.
You know what Mama had to do with our sister, Mamindo? You know, at our sister radio station, we're discussing a benefit for either her mom or her father. Mr. Nimle, I'm sorry if I answer to ask you, but I want to ask. If we can pay former president, when can we pay a former president?
You said?
If we can pay former president, in which way or which fee can we stop paying former president?
We cannot stop paying former president because the law says they're supposed to get half of their salary when they are retired.
And when that was done, when they die, or they will still get it?
Exactly. When you die, somebody's supposed to get your benefits.
All right. So let me go back to our former president issue.
Mhm.
How our former president stopped getting paid. He lose election, he will rig election, or he will defeated, or he will retire. Because show that our constitution says the full amount in which that our former president lose the election or rule for in power. Should we be discussing benefit that so looking at internet in ourselves? Why our sister cannot use her tongue to count her teeth? It's also discussing right now.
You say, Mama, what you say, Jana? You say she's supposed to use her tongue to count her teeth?
Of course.
Oh, wow.
If you do that, when they ask you how much teeth you have in your mouth, Mr. Nimne, you not boy yourself when you put your hand in your mouth to count your teeth.
Hmm.
Our sister should be wise before she talk. I can be discussing my family issue. One of my family murder or even do something all our family that I want to pass about someone else on issues. Do you know what Mami do this for more in this country here? I call you today. I was discussing my time. My line was breaking in. Yeah, my father was breaking S3.
Yeah, you the guy that called this morning.
On this street, the what I was teaching at the supermarket. When you see the fence now, our own cinema, and my father property, don't take it from us. When you come to the alley to the back, there's a 2-upstairs building there. That my father property, don't take it from us. How to run into Peru, let it to Peru onto the field. They built a quota into Peru. My father was tired because they say he was doing so. What saved him because he resigned from the army at that time at Brigade A3. You know, my uncle died for that. Now, me don't want more take the PH for our soul.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Thank you, my brother. Let's leave it right there. Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you. Thank you. Let me talk to more callers. Let's take maybe 3 more calls, and then we go back to the United States. Good morning.
Good morning, my dear brother.
Yeah, how are you? Welcome to the show.
I'm good. I'm calling from Fendel.
You calling from Fendel?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear you. Your line is not too good, but we can manage you. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I need to speak to Mommy for issue before I go to the 52 Okay,
Liberia minute. Go ahead.
Mommy, she gets respectful. There's a saying, if you're having a girlfriend, you say that Straska is not getting phone. When you expect a girlfriend to only call you, hello?
It's not possible.
Oh. The former president helping, yeah, there was not phone record that you want to help you. When you come on, so he helps SRD from Miami or you're doing one for the person. So if you decide to come up and help, she should be grateful. There are a lot of things they got in the country they call to that can open people's mind to say, yeah, we'll go after the family. Right? So she should be grateful. She's so very respectful. That would have been that issue. They got that someone who is very disrespectful and then arrogant. The opportunity to has today or in continue today, it should be him. But because you're very good, the very day that Georgia went on the same day that was accepted to Cameroon, and that time so he start. He went when he get back, get the same day. But when they call when in that whole year, the people that should come to select the player, they are all there, but they don't focus on we are. The how you decide to go back when you went the protocol. We are seeing the one that we want. So the one we have seen that one will carry. How we are left and went for our playing. And today we are going far of because of it. If they can, if they respectful, and we are for him upbringing, what's more of point again, right? The same time we are very one that is very respectful.
Okay.
So that's what it's.
Thank you. Thank you there, my brother. Thank you so much for your contribution. Let's take some more calls. Maybe we can take 3 more calls, and then we close up the phone-in segment and send controls back to Tunis. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Yes, good morning. Don't give us feedback now. If I get feedback from you, I will have to let you go. Please make sure your radio in the background there is very low. All right, let's hear you. What is on your mind? You have 1 minute to say it. Go ahead.
I'm listening to so many corner talking that President, we have a problem for him getting power over to Gaza. President, we are not the problem because the people that President, we are put the right in, they were the problem. In the Swan President, we are giving your director of minister job. Then he left the people and go real to go live near President. And he's not coming in the district to go around the people, to mobilize people, to help people until the election time. And we expect for the people to go against them. But we are need to be careful with the people that are running before he can win 2029. If he not do so, 2029, you will not see it. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you very much. Let's take two more calls. Then we go home. Two more calls. Then we send controls to Tunis. This person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Terminator.
Yeah. Good morning. Welcome to the show, sir. Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Gary Elsie. I'm calling from Newton.
Go ahead, Fidelis.
Yeah, there's something I want to ask under Mami Do that I want to know from is that would be refundable. I will call your father did go for we are so we are going to do for second I can't do I will call it I know do or what kind of back. You want I will call it to reconcile with your we have machine because why you did to dependable, you know, machine to come to say, oh, brother, sorry for what I did to you. And so I happy.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Fine concern. Let's take our last caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I'm Joshua Benjamin. I call from single 16th Street.
Go ahead. Let's hear you. Have 1 minute.
Yeah, let me get ask Mami Do. I wrote it yesterday morning anyway. Let me ask Mami Do. Let us tell the Liberian people. I want to tell the Liberian people, those people that were killed at buried at the spot that where we have the PhD back now, that were killed on the pool. Who were they killed by? If you want to be talking about things. And let's look at things that.
I'll be right minute. That's small people.
You got a person here, you don't compare yourself with St. Johnson, who just coming. You know when you're St. Johnson, you want to get your we are. Then you might try it. Because you know where. If you want to reconcile, any fund needs to go to the man. I apologize. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I think we can stop here, maybe take a bonus call. So somebody there, if you're listening, you want to call quickly, we can give you that chance to speak in 1 minute. So if not, then we will send controls back to the United States where our man Suleiman Tunis is ready to take controls. So Tunis, let me just take our last call and come back to you. Let me do it on this line. This person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
I really want to take bonus call. I'm George Best calling from the bypass.
Okay, George Best. I will give another person the bonus.
Yeah.
Not you.
You know, this Jim Department, we just tell you that people want your story about what happened between we and our man when we were playing for the national team. That particular Samuel Do, man, what he pleading for? That man sent onto prison 1983 to go for training. That Jim Diba bought the men of the president that if I all they gave him money, he will not go and I bought stood on that word there. He never went with all in prison. That man is an ungrateful man and nobody will get him credit. Thank you for the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's it. Well, Tunis, you listen to the caller. Let me just squeeze. We're not taking any more calls, but I know this person been around. Let me get big managed with this person. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, let's hear you quickly. What's your name and where you calling from? You are the last caller after you were done. So let's hear you.
My name is Maurice Davis. I'm calling from my daddy.
Go ahead, Morris. Let's hear you.
I want to say one thing concerning James Saliba Tiba.
Mm-hmm.
The last time he came here during the last election concerning representation in our district number 9, you know, he sat all down and told concerning Jawia. That man. The man came from France, who lavished all his success, came here and got it all together, come and lie to all, say Jawia being so grateful. Just imagine, friends who your people put together, can't even make him deputy minister in Liberia. He sat down, he all the men and sat on, but one of my ball left from the but what you did for your own when you and Jawia were playing, what you were doing with your own objection. He said, my son, it was not everybody can be open to agenda. But what I want to say here, I don't want for all the blame just we are. Then if you don't want to go apologize to Mr. William, let him go. But you want to be seeing all of the things concerning the president and the innocent.
Okay.
But I don't want to, I don't come to emphasize on him. That's it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And we're not taking any more calls, but let's take one comment and then we send controls to Tunis. So this person says, Lena Addison Outland. Deba has nothing for himself, just jealousies towards the great president we are, our Black Diamond Preso. All right, so far, so good. These are all the comments we have, and so Tunis, let's hear from you.
Yeah, my brother Dundell, thank you so much. And thank you to those who calls to contribute to our show. You did very well. At this time of the night in Liberia, especially rainy season, you're supposed to be doing your homework. After the homework, you're supposed to be in bed so you can wake up tomorrow and continue the hustle, because the hustle never stopped. We really appreciate your calls and for at least making us to understand that you're listening to the show. So that will give us the zeal. Every Thursday will be here. But let me tell you, my people, one thing we should always remember: the kindness of God. And the kindness of God doesn't come the same way all the time. It comes in different form, different way. And the only way you can recognize it is to appreciate where it's coming from. But if not, the biggest problem we got in our life, when you telling God, why not me? Why is that man? When you do not have respect for another person, God has made him important. That's the biggest problem you will get in your life. And you can't solve that problem. Believe me, there's no way you can solve that problem because you created that problem for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You feel you should be in somebody else's shoe. That person who God have chosen, he ain't worth to be what God have given him. But you, that mindset, it can never give you a brighter future. Trust me. No matter how it is, appreciate the little God gave you and be happy for other people own good. Don't hate them for what God have given them. And God can give all of us a different way. God can give some of us we can be very smart. We can have an IQ like how you call it, photo something, memory. So anything your eye touch, it can stick in your memory. Sometimes God give us that. God gives some people the way you talk to people. They can appreciate you. They like you. That's love. God can give some people beauty. They can be so fine. You even condemn your own fineness. You know, and the boy fine. And my girl fine. God can make some people's voice so sweet. God can give some people talent. Don't hate the man for that or the person for that.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we're facing today. God bless George Weah among us. And he didn't come from nowhere, he put him somewhere. And most of all will get blessing if we appreciate what God did for the country, for our country. We used to sit there and think about Pele. We think about the big soccer players, the big athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, God took one from among us. And we don't appreciate that. The entire world honored this man. Entire world. You remember, when he was going, he didn't take two of his children to go there. He took other people's children. If he wanted to be selfish and nobody was going to ask him, he could have taken two of his children. He had children like those children he took with him.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody was going to ask him why you took your children. They are his children. But he took other people's children that he may not even know their parent. He could have been a citizen to any other country and play for that country anywhere in this world. He denied that because of love, of the way he loved us. And every day we see nobody to curse. The highest curse in the world from someone for to reach to someone that we are receiving in our country. The higher respect someone to get out of the country among the Liberian that we are got. Can you put those things together? But they say the man can be loved among his own people. I mean, we know that from the Bible itself. So I'm not here to preach to nobody. I just want us to be very grateful to the kindness God gave to one of us and sharing it among us. The man, he say, our children will not pay YFE. We say, even you pay the YFE, we'll pay. Yeah, now we're struggling like hell with them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? We're boasting, we're telling God, hey, they may pay our children YFE, he said, we'll pay. We pay. Yeah, they're boasting. You harmonize my salary, I will harmonize my vote. Yeah, us today regretting those words. We even go that far yet. We're regretting them.
Mm-hmm.
People, you need to appreciate God's kindness. Even if you don't want to, force yourself to do it, and God will bless all of us. We can be blessed from one of us. Like Wendell, if God gave him something, like even Wendell, all of us struggling, but just where Wendell is, you know how many people he now have just to bring them on the radio to promote them, including myself sitting here. That's why I can never be ungrateful to Wendell, because he is the cause. He's the cause for us to hear, for people to hear our voices. You may not think that's not a big deal, but it's a big deal. You know how many people have benefited by us being on this radio? We not pay people school fee. We not pay people rent. We not put food in people's homes. Just because his idea to bring us on this radio. But we're not looking at that. And when you think like that about kindness, God will always bless you. Thank you so much, Wendell, for us to be here today. And we pray that tomorrow, next Thursday will be here. Are we coming on tomorrow morning?
Yeah, if you coming on, then I will come on. If you will be available.
I will be available.
Okay, then we'll do the throwback.
Yeah, I'll be available. And thank you so much again. I know you don't get time to play. I gotta go pray. So you forget, you took so many calls.
I'll play that music on the throwback for us in the morning.
You play now, me and you will not meet here on Thursday. I tell you the truth. And now you're making fuss with me now. My greeting to your wife, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Suleiman. Thank you.
All right. Good night again. This is your good friend, Suleiman Hashim Tunis, coming to you live from Radio LIB here on Staten Island, New York, with Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital. Again, we say good night and do your homework. Don't forget, because it's rainy season now. So make sure you do your homework and don't forget the magic word. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you very much to this. It was nice. Thank you, listeners. Thank you, viewers, for being there. We'll be here a little on in the morning. You know, every Friday morning we come here at 11 o'clock and we throw back together. So the very voices you are hearing will be here later on in the morning at 11 to bring you the throwback. Until then, take care of yourself, sleep tight, and have pleasant dreams.